Another wild line movement fight. We have Danny Roberts taking on Jonny Parsons. Danny Roberts, 18-7 overall, 2-3 in his last 5. He is riding a 2-fight losing streak. He's taking on Jonny Parsons, 8-3 overall, 5-0 in his last 5, and he's making his official UFC debut. Danny Roberts is a striker. He's got solid boxing, good footwork. He throws everything very hard. He's got the power to KO anybody in this division. His takedown defense is not great. His takedown defense is even worse. It's freaking 10%. He's coming off that loss to Jack Della Maddalena where he did...
So you can't see up in my window.
He's coming off that loss to Jack Della Maddalena where he did get knocked out, but before that, he had a very solid chin. He's taking on Jonny Parsons. Jonny Parsons, exciting fighter. This guy is going to bomb away. He's definitely going to be a fan favorite here, and anyone who stands with him could be in some real trouble. If you are technical and if you're patient, you could probably light him up, stay on the outside, but he throws everything, big, heavy, looping shots. Everything he has, just sting on all of it. While he does tend to get sucked into firefights, he actually is capable of solid techniques with leg kicks, and he'll circle out. Takedown defense holds up pretty well. Not much takedown offense that I could see as far as tape is concerned. Jonny Parsons is insanely dangerous. And frankly, if he was an underdog, I'd probably look at it. But he's not.
He is right now.
It flipped again.
Minus 105. It's slight, but it's there.
Well, he started as an underdog, and then obviously the line's been moved, and it looks like it's going back. Because I think what people are seeing here is, okay, Danny Roberts is the better fighter. Danny Roberts also is dangerous, but Danny Roberts was just knocked out. Jonny Parsons is insanely dangerous. This guy's going to bomb away like a maniac, and anything could happen here. So, you know, the pick is going to be Danny Roberts because I just have to go with the more technical guy who also has some power. But Jonny Parsons, I'll watch that line. I'm going to eat my own dog food, drink my own champagne. If this line movement tracker shows that Jonny Parsons is, you know, plus money again, I'll probably hop on and make something happen there. But
did you say something about dog food?
It's a saying: eat my own dog food, drink my own champagne. It's a saying. It means you use your own shit.
Can someone verify that?
It's a thing. Go ahead, Jacob. What is your thought?
Yeah, Danny Roberts to me is one of those guys that is, as you mentioned, he's a veteran. He's been around, and he's very good at everything, right? I mean, it seems like he's just an all-around good fighter. He's good footwork, good techniques, decent power, but he does get hit, and he's really not a master at anything. There's nothing that really jumps out like, oh, he's got crazy power, he's got crazy speed, he's got crazy wrestling, crazy jiu-jitsu. He's just a very well-rounded fighter. There's nothing wrong with that, but he does get hit, and he does get dropped, he does get hurt, and against a guy like Parsons, as you mentioned, will kind of get wild with the striking, but when he is locked into that Muay Thai striking, he is a very high-level Muay Thai striker, and he has sneaky speed and sneaky power. It feels like he almost lulls people to sleep because he will kind of be a little bit low volume at times, just kind of with that Muay Thai style, and he will get hit as well, right? He does get hit, but he's been able to tough it out from, you know, up to this point. We'll see if he can tough it out against Danny, because Danny is probably going to land a shot or two. But when he returns fire, man, it is fast, it is powerful, it is right down the pipe, and I think those shots are really going to hurt Danny early, and I think that's really all it's going to take. So I try to place money when I was breaking down film Sunday on Parsons as an underdog. When I went to place the bet, he flipped to a favorite, minus 115. Now he's back at an underdog, so I might grab him. And honestly, when I saw that he was an underdog and I broke down this fight, he was going to be my lock of the week. I really like Jonny Parsons. I have action on him, and I think he kind of steamrolls Danny a little bit.
I hear you. I'm not gonna argue that because I like that side as well. I'm waiting for underdog to throw money on it. I am gonna pick Danny Roberts, but, you know, I may honestly wait for weigh-ins, especially if that
Wait, did you say you might bet Johnny moneyline?
Yeah, I'm going to monitor the line. I'm going to eat my own dog food, monitor the line. I said it before you said shit. What's your problem here?
Wow, you're picking Danny. There's a guy in my live stream chat that tried to give me shit for that. Oh, you're making a pick on one side and just betting the other side because I made a plus 3.5 on Austin Lingo.
Literally that bet.
And because after the fight, I was like, oh, well, I got the pick right. I was like, at that point, I was like 5-0 on picks or 5-1, something like that. He's like, you got it wrong. You bet. I'm like, dude, fucking, even if I bet, picks are different than bets, first of all. And it was a 3.5, so my guy still could win the fight, and I could still win the bet, you stupid asshole. The guy who lost his fucking mind for like 25 minutes.
Yeah, I do think Danny Roberts probably wins this fight. I'm just going to put this guy in timeout because he's a fucking loser.
I saw him say, the last thing I saw was, you're the softest northeastern guy, or something like that.
Bye. It's really just a power trip. Danny Roberts is the better fighter, the more technical fighter.
Well-rounded
Jonny
fighter.
Parsons Jonny Parsons hits like a freight train. I'm going to wait for weigh-ins at this point. It stays this close, and we'll see what happens with the odds.
Doesn't Johnny have those like sneaky Muay Thai trips too? Wasn't he getting those like Muay Thai trips?
He's the pick because he's very, very good. I was actually hoping that, that plus 145 we see there, I was hoping that would continue to be the line for a while. Because it's like, he looks a little soft, UFC newcomer, a little sloppy. But I think people just see Danny was knocked out in his last fight and like, oh, well, that's it. He's going to get knocked out again. When the reality is, he's very, very good. And I thought his chin actually looked good in that Jack Della Maddalena fight. Yeah, he was knocked out, but his chin seemed to hold up.
What was the fight before that? He got all squirrely with his eyes. Oh, Trinaldo. Yeah, that Trinaldo fight. I think Trinaldo hit him a couple times, and literally his eyes went whoa, whoa, when he started staggering. It was like the Shane Burgos thing. So he's been hit by a few people.
Yep. No, I get it. $8,000 in DraftKings, $8,200 in DraftKings. I think this is a pick your side fight in DraftKings. One of these dudes is probably going to put up some real numbers. I think this goes a little bit longer because they are both tough. And then somebody gets finished, which is great for DraftKings. So I think somebody's going to put up, I don't know, that 100-ish score here in DraftKings because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a finish. Do you agree with that statement?
Yeah, that nickname, Hot Chocolate, if I was given a nickname, that would be a great one. I mean, that's a great fucking nickname, Hot Chocolate. I don't know.
Your nickname would be Melted Marshmallow. Look at you.
My nickname as a kid was Sprinkles.
That makes sense.
For obvious reasons. We all gave each other nicknames, and I was Sprinkles.
Strawberry Sprinkles.
I loved it.
That makes sense.
Not strawberry.
Oh, what kind of sprinkles then? Because
they'd be chocolate. Sprinkles. I mean, these are all brown dots all over. You understand how that works, Angelo?
What color is the beard?
No, do you understand how that works?
Not so much. I understand it looks like you're a marshmallow that melted. You want to unlock everything? WeOwnPicks.com. It's only $10 a month. You get all the things. All the things. Everything. All of them.